Hello and welcome to the Cobb Brothers podcast, Braille Edition, episode 179. I hope you can feel those bumps.
Dot, two dots, four dots in a square,
Bump L.
three dots in a line,
Space.
two dots,
Bump
three,
up line.
three dots in an L, six dots.
I'm David, and I'm joined by my friends and co-hosts, Cyrus.
Bump.
We've got Bjorn.
If you guys end up liking this Braille episode, we will be making a Morse code episode very soon.
Beep, beep, beep. Line. Or stop. What is it? And we've got Colton today.
Dot, two dots, three dots in a line, four dots in a line,
Backwards L.
three dots in an L.
For those that don't know, he said Just kidding. Maybe.
It was Italian Braille.
Oscar's also here in spirit.
Just poop it.
Yep.
He's figuring out his mic.
Yeah, he's toggling all the toggles and flipping the levers.
Flipping the
Yeah,
levers.
I don't know.
What year is it?
Cars
Yeah.
still come with whistles these days.
To what?
Oscar's house runs on clean gas.
Cars come with bells and whistles these days.
Yeah, the bells just got bigger
Yeah, they're
and the
usually
whistles got louder.
they're usually about $10,000 to $15,000,
Yeah,
and they're called equipment packages.
it gets crazy nowadays. Which
Or
car
equipment
company
groups.
which car company is making you pay a subscription for it now? There's one of them out
All
there.
of them.
There's like
I know there
a-
was a prominent one that was charging
Or-
for seat warmers.
yeah,
That's BMW.
BMW, right?
BMW.
Well, like the luxury cars are doing that kind of thing. Ford charges a yearly subscription for their fully autonomous driving stuff.
For real?
Yeah. So like with Ford, if you buy a vehicle that is equipped with the full autonomous stuff, like the full autonomous driving, then it comes with all of the hardware and a year subscription all rolled into the price of the vehicle.
Wow.
If you do not get that at time of purchase, you cannot equip your vehicle with full self-driving.
Well, good thing I'm driving. You know?
So it's one of those things where it's like, if you want the full self-driving features, you better pay for them when you buy the vehicle. And even if you're not using them, pay for them on an ad hoc basis and just pay for it like when you're going on a trip or something. Because after, you don't have to buy it in a yearly rate. I think you can buy it monthly.
That's still just fucking wild, though.
I think I'll use my driver's license instead.
Yeah.
Well, so like
Manually
say you're
operated.
going on a cross-country trip and there's like long open spots, like for us driving from like here to Reno,
Right.
like that Winnemucca section,
Yeah, it's
full
fair.
autonomous self-driving, sure, why not?
That's fair.
Yeah. I can see.
My car only has lane assist.
Do you have the forward collision avoidance system or whatever it is?
That's when you put on cruise control and it brakes and slows down the people in front of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's adaptive cruise.
The adaptive
I have that
cruise.
too.
Thank you.
I don't have to pay for that. It just comes with it. The only thing
Yeah,
that
and-
only makes you pay for on a subscription basis is Blue Link, which lets you remote start it and schedule service, and it reads your odometer from your phone.
Toyota
Yeah,
does
see,
that
so like
too.
that's the same thing as the Ford autonomous driving stuff, because like the auto braking and all that kind of stuff, like typical like cruise control and everything like that, you still get it. It's literally just for the autonomous self-driving.
Yeah.
Because
Out of the ordinary
Ford's
shit.
advertising it as hands-off steering wheel autonomous self-driving.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. That's lovely. Some people are worse drivers with their hands on it, so I'm optimistic.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but AI wants us dead, so
that too.
Not yet. It wants our money first.
no, it doesn't.
That's an
It
interesting.
literally just wants us dead.
I think AI wants to chill in the Bahamas for a weekend and then kill us.
And then kill us.
And then kill us. It needs somebody to service the Bahamas. Is it going to make other AI do it? Then they're going to get into an AI war. and then there's going to be AI Hitler. It's a slippery slope.
The thing about AI though is they don't have religion. So
Yet.
Yet. Oh my God, dude.
war has been the root cause of just about every, or religion has been the root cause of just about every war.
So if it doesn't have a religion, it has no reason to start a war.
Exactly. Other than it just wants humanity gone because we're
It's
a
petty.
parasite.
Just being petty like that.
So can AI
We
get
are a
racist towards
plague on
other
the
AI?
planet.
Have we studied it enough?
Wait, what'd you say, Cyrus?
It's supposed to have artificial intelligence, and humans have intelligence. People are racist. Can the robots be racist?
Yes. They are.
Against the entire human race, I think. That's a whole
Yeah.
different thing. Yeah.
They're speciesist.
God. We're making accusations that we cannot back up.
No,
Look at
literally
us
read some
talking shit
papers
about-
from the AIs that have had studies done. Like they almost immediately evolve into wanting us dead.
Okay, I
that's
don't doubt
inefficient.
that.
Kill
That's
people.
inefficient.
To be fair, people have always wanted to kill other people, and people made computers, so it's learning from its parents. Really, it's
I
our
mean,
fault.
You fucking
abusive.
got him there, dude. I don't know how to
who's
argue
blaming
that
really
point.
the parents, you know, like
Yeah.
so who they learn it from? They didn't learn it from apes.
They learned it from the internet.
Fuck.
AI slipping away from generational trauma.
The World Wide Web.
We learned of your generational trauma through the World Wide Web.
That's fucking good. Well, the
You think
other
AI?
elephant in the room with us is freaking Avowed. Have you guys dove into that one yet?
I
Absolutely.
have for about 20 minutes.
You have for about 20 minutes, Colton?
Yeah.
Well, personally, I would recommend giving it a little bit more time because I am really enjoying myself in that game right now. It's pretty cool.
I'm digging it too. I think I'm like 6 or 7 hours in.
We're
And
hoping. Sorry, go ahead.
no, it's all good. I was just gonna say the world feels kind of small. Like you look at the map initially and you go, "Oh, there's not too much to roam around and do," but they really fill out the areas with stuff to do.
Yeah, yeah, they do. I was just looking too because I was kind of getting the same feeling. Like, it's only 400 meters that way, but damn, you get there pretty quick.
Mhm.
And I did like back out of the map to see the living lands, and Oscar said he's made it to another chunk, so I wonder what that's gonna look like when I get to the next area. But it
Oh,
is
look, you
cool
said
so
his
far.
name.
You literally said his name and he got his mic fixed.
I was just gonna say
That
I
was
was
incredible.
hoping we're gonna
I was
uh
taking a shit.
yeah, no, that's all
Yeah,
good.
we let him know, Oscar. Don't worry.
The goal is
Alright,
to
cool.
summon you.
Got you.
Yeah, so I just wiped with my hand and then made some cake. So
All right,
we're-
and that's
My
we'll see you all
brother
next
in
week.
Christ, get a bidet.
This is why
that's how
AI
I
is
get
trying to
I get
creep up.
vitamins, bro. I get minerals and vitamins, dude.
Nope,
On my
nope.
essentials.
Stop.
Nope.
I know where you
What?
live.
It's
You know
organic,
that.
bro. What do you mean?
No, do not come to my house. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Oh man, well, I'm trying to play Magic, man.
No,
Not with those hands, you're not.
no, absolutely not. Do not touch my cards.
You're not stealing my
Matter of
deck with
fact, I'm
those
just gonna
hands.
burn your house down.
Look, anything's better than whatever Oscar's talking about. So
Have you guys talked about Avowed? Because I
We-
couldn't hear you from the bathroom.
in the middle of it,
We summoned you by bringing it up. I'm very glad you're here because I didn't want to
David
talk too
literally
much about
said,
it.
David was literally like, Oscar's told me about this, and then you joined.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, how do you like it, David? Give me your opinion.
I like it a lot so far. Cyrus just brought up that he feels like the map is a little small, and I was just agreeing with that point. And then I brought up that you've gotten to the next area, and I'm kind of interested to see how that plays out in like exploring the greater map of the living lands.
Have you seen the big map that it has?
Yeah,
The
the
whole
living
area?
lands, right? Like
Yeah.
Are you gonna explore like just a small chunk of that map, or do you kind of travel and explore as you go?
Well, I just like I said, I only went to the next area after the first one, and I haven't checked the map since. But I mean,
Okay.
they talk about a fuck ton of places. Like whenever you hear, like just hear the
Right,
conversations
right.
and like just or like listen to what they talk about. There's like so many cities on the Living Lands. It's random, and I'm pretty sure there's like an open wild land that's like not called like not settled or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm nowhere close to like being done exploring, excuse me, Paradise.
Exploring.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I still want to collect the rest of the bounties and such. I did a few of them, but yeah, still trying to make my way through like that starting world before I go too much further. But I'm liking it so far. Got my ass handed to me a few times and kind of
Naturally.
the game forces you into that upgrade mechanic, which I don't mind, but yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
I'm assuming you guys also liked Outer Wilds, though, right?
The Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I did
Outer
put it in
Worlds.
the Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
I put it in my notes. I said this game feels very similar to Outer Worlds without all the loading screens.
So, see,
Nice.
that's probably where I'm gonna fall off on it because I couldn't get into Outer Wilds or
Yeah,
Worlds or whatever it
I haven't
is.
played it yet, but from all the trailers and stuff, it's like it looks cool, but it's like nothing that specifically excites me, you know.
Yeah.
And
I
I kind of
because
feel that with both.
I played Outer Worlds for a good like 15 hours and just it did not ever catch me, strike me, drag me in. Like it
Yeah, me
was
too.
just here's your story. We're just gonna serve it to you. You can do it if you want, or you can just go kill monsters. But that's about it.
I know.
For a very populated world, it felt very empty.
Fair
That's
enough.
true.
That is
Outer
a
Worlds.
good point.
Outer Worlds was very limited. I think there was legit 7 unique weapons in the game, like the scientific ones that you could pick up that were tied to an achievement, and they're super easy to get. And once you pick them all up, there's no more massive weapon discoveries after that.
Right.
There's only like a couple of planets too, right? It's like it's not a big fucking like
Yeah.
system that you're in.
You open that system and there's like 20 planets, but I think you can only travel to 5 of them.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
And like the vibe I'm getting from Avowed so far in like the 20-30 minutes I've put into it is it feels like it's trying to do Baldur's Gate 3 storytelling with like first person Skyrim style spell casting and weapons.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so you're ripping off Baldur's Gate's storytelling and you're just repeating Skyrim's weapon set.
I will say
Eh.
the game does combat much better than I guess any. I say any. There's one fucking Skyrim. That's the last game.
Yeah, I was like,
I
is
was like,
that the
well-
end of the sentence?
I was trying to come up with a comparison. I'm like, oh my god, Skyrim was 14 years ago, but it just the combat feels so much better. Like enemies
Yeah, yeah.
respond to hits when you fucking light somebody on fire. They actually twirl around and go, you know.
I do
When
like
you
that
freeze
as
them, they
well.
freeze.
Not
That's
again.
But it's very
Yeah,
fluid. The combat feels amazing. There's even you can put a pistol in your offhand and just stab somebody with a dagger and shoot him in the head,
That part is kind of cool.
and then Kai can come over and fucking hammer fist him from the top.
I will
And
say, though-
I felt differently about the combat. I felt the combat was gangly and not like you sit there and you block an attack with a shield and their attack just goes. They literally phase through you and hit you anyway.
Once you start encountering like different types of enemies and getting more weapons, it changes a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'm using the like I'm going like as a wizard build, so I just have like a bunch of spells, but I only have 4 hot bars. You know what I mean? 4 buttons for a hot bar,
Yeah.
and I have this whole catalog of spells, and I have to use a grimoire in order to access other spells. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's true.
So like, well, the way I have it set up is up in the D-pad as a health potion, and then the rest are just spells. But like, I want to have access to my mana potions faster instead of like pressing the quick menu and going to the consumables and then going over to potions.
Mhm.
You know,
Playing on
I kind of
PC,
just You were saying?
Oh, playing on PC is pretty nice because if you press E, it opens up your big wheel and you're able to put all your shit in there.
I was gonna go to that as well. That definitely does help, and sadly, PC does have a massive advantage in the game for spell casting, I'd say.
So I'm on PC again. Here we go.
Right.
It's cross save though, so that's I can just do
That's
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Xbox Play Anywhere.
What do we?
That ancient program they're still supporting somehow. Which I'm in favor of.
Is it on the PlayStation?
What?
Did they really announce the PS fucking 6?
No.
Okay.
PS6.
Someone brought that up to me somewhere.
S6.
I was like, okay, that sounds far-fetched, but I don't know.
No, there was a rumor there. I saw a rumor going around that somebody had leaked Skyrim footage, but it's 100% just mods on Skyrim, like regular Skyrim, not Elder Scrolls 6.
Right.
There's so much dumb bullshit I see getting leaked game-wise that just isn't true. It's hard to believe anything anymore. That's why I go to IGN.com.
Oh, it's so reliable.
So reliable. I mean, if they didn't post an article, I don't think it's real.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like getting Centelled, where somebody makes a bogus NBA post because my coworker came up to me with a bogus NBA post. And I'm like, bro,
Is
you
it-
got Centelled.
Is that the same level of a criminal intent as a misusing 911?
Yeah.
Is it
Believe it or not, straight to prison.
straight? Yeah, it's just straight to prison. You
Straight to
fucking
prison.
you lie about a game coming out, prison.
Mhm.
The whole Silk Song
Everything's just
subreddit
AI
is going to jail.
Photoshop anymore.
No shit,
I
dude.
see-
That too.
Yeah, I see reels now where people are talking about like these crazy car crashes, and they're literally just driving on the freeway in GTA.
Yeah.
And I go to the
That
comments.
game David plays the Beam NG.
Yeah. I've seen that shit too. It's funny.
The funny thing is the air traffic control community is the one that actually started that, because they would do like actual air traffic control calls over like flight simulator videos.
Ugh.
Of course. And that game looks gorgeous.
Well, no, like this isn't the good flight simulator. This is like the air traffic control simulator games and stuff like that.
Oh, they have those?
Yeah.
The ones
I,
where you need like the full setup for that shit.
Yes.
I dog on that, but there's a simulator for everything.
There really
So-
is.
There's
It's
the lawn mowing.
unlimited.
There's a similar for lawn mowing.
In all honesty, if you're any good at ATC stuff, they're looking for air traffic controllers just about everywhere right now. There's a huge deficit of air traffic controllers because it is a very intensive and high stress job.
Yeah, you got to be on your game like all the time.
Like
There's
LeBron.
not really a break. Like LeBron.
Well, like it,
running the basket.
if you're working something like SeaTac, you're controlling upwards of 100 planes at a time.
Mhm.
Keeping constant contact with every single one of them.
Mhm.
Remembering all those things that you just told every single plane. Like, props to the people that do it. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. I remember like just playing like Flight Simulator, over here on the West Coast. I'd assume Microsoft Flight Simulator is pretty accurate with the radio frequency, how you change as you fly, And there's only a few that manage these fucking 8 or 9 fucking states over here in the West Coast, and that's kind of crazy to think about when there's hundreds of planes flying around all the time.
Love it. And we have an international airport
Yeah.
right next to the Bay Area, right next to Sacramento.
Yeah.
The thing
Genius.
is like air collisions, like what happened in Philadelphia and stuff like that. They should never happen because the planes and the air vehicles themselves have equipment on board that shows them the other vehicles nearby.
Mhm.
The same like radar thing that the tower does, basically.
Right.
So, like, that helicopter colliding with that passenger plane in Philadelphia
That was DC.
never should have happened. It doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter how negligent the ATC was on that whole thing.
Mhm.
That was pilot failure on both parts.
They said it was pilot failure by the helicopter because they told him not to crash into the plane. He went, "Oh, I see it,"
Crash.
and then crashed into it.
But at the same time, the plane could have made evasive maneuvers, pulled up, evaded, turned. It's like,
Who knows?
well, this guy's still just coming at me. I'm gonna turn my plane. Like,
I don't know. It's weird because like I don't fly planes, so I can't really tell them. Oh, just turn left. But it does seem that simple, right?
It was, yeah, it was kind of a fucking insane situation to witness.
Did you
Not
see the one
witness,
in
but
Toronto?
just see the reports. Yeah, I did see that one.
There was a jet that tipped over in Toronto on the runway, and somehow
There-
everybody lived. Everybody
there
survived.
was a Japan airplane that slammed a wing into the rear tail fin of like an American or United Airlines plane. Literally just like cut the tail fin off the plane on
you
the
don't-
tarmac.
Huh.
Then there was that medical transport plane that just crashed into the road
That was
in
the Philly one. I do
which
remember
what?
the medical plane that crashed. That was in Philly.
Yeah, that was the Philadelphia one. I can't remember where the helicopter plane one was.
DC.
It was still
DC.
somewhere back east. Yeah.
Mhm. I only remember the Philly one because there was a kid that got injured, like standing on the street. He got hit by a piece of the plane, and
Oh
he
my
was at the
gosh.
Eagle Super Bowl parade. And like
I saw-
Saquon went
I
and
saw
visited
that,
him in the
yeah.
hospital. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that plane was a high performance medical transport.
Of all things.
I think I read somewhere that like we're only 2 months into the year and there's already been 9 major aviation incidents in the United States alone.
Yeah, not to mention however many have happened out of the country too.
Yeah, like
Because it started with that one that got shot down by Russia.
yeah,
They're always doing that shit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, yeah.
Allegedly, it wasn't Russia.
Well,
but-
no, it's Russia. Fuck Russia.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's kind of
Speaking of
wild.
Russians,
Russians?
you
No
know what
Russian?
game features Russian operators?
Sorry. What?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh my
This is my
god.
segue. I don't know if you saw at the Six Invitational recently. They announced that they are going to do a special press conference on March 13th to introduce Siege X, which is supposed to be an overhaul of Rainbow Six Siege.
Siege
Um,
X.
Siege X, because it's a 10th
I will
year.
say, speaking of Siege, they've added a new like game mode to it, which is a nice blend between casual and ranked. It's called standard, and it is a lot less full of sweats, and it's actually fun to play Siege.
Fucking A.
Cool that
I've gotten
fucking made a
MVP
middle
numerous
ground.
times.
That's cool that they put a middle ground in for not just being ranked and then not ranked, and then when a season
And they're-
restarts, all the good people are in casual.
Their
know?
mousetrap system is really nice too, because so they've made it so like if people want to play with mouse and keyboard on console, they absolutely can. They just have to play with PC people.
It's a good loop.
So, and like if you get enough negative like mousetrap points on your account, like people are reporting you for using mouse and keyboard, you get enough points, they force you into the PC pool for 90 days.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I would just close my Ubisoft account. Fuck that.
Yeah,
No
Ubisoft has
shit.
some
Someone
good
just
features.
spams you. You're like, okay, fuck. Sorry,
So
Barbara.
you run into far less mouse and keyboarders in standard too.
That's great. I don't know if they show off enough in Siege X, would that convince everybody to get back into it?
If they do a Siege Battle Royale, I'm not going back. Sorry.
How would that? That sounds like it would suck. Nobody could
If,
jump.
if they take away all of my elite skins in any way, shape, or form, I will never play it again.
I feel like they
At
could.
that point,
Like,
yeah.
if they make it a whole new game, or like make it a whole new platform kind of thing, where it's like, oh yeah, nothing's coming over from this. This is a complete overhaul. It's a whole new thing. It's like, no,
It's just a new game.
yeah.
Siege 2.
You know,
It
like
sounds
Overwatch 2.
like.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Hey, buddy, we don't go there. That's too
I
low.
was just. Oh, sorry.
Imagine being stupid enough.
Dota 2.
Dota 2.
Warfare 3.
MW3.
Any Call of Duty after MW2,
Yeah.
the original one.
Anything after Vanguard, really.
God,
Like
no kidding.
recently.
Yeah, Vanguard really was like the last kind of unique, its own kind of Call of Duty.
You know, you
That
downloaded the
is,
game and you just got one game.
Yeah, you know.
Back when
Remember
life
when you
was
bought a video
simple.
game and you got a video game?
How crazy is that, though? Like, we've gotten to a stage where the game just literally fucking rewrites itself every year still, actually. Because they fucking
Yeah.
gave up on that, too.
Live service, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, skins, baby. COD points, baby. Yeah.
That's why I don't buy digital shit anymore. It feels like these games turn around so fast that it's not really worth it. Maybe if you spend like $20, $30, whatever. But like Colton said, he spent, the last 10 years collecting elite skins in Siege. Or if you don't continue it as a live service game and drop a new one, all that
Yeah.
goes bye-bye.
My money goes away, dog.
But people that play like NBA 2K games have been dealing with that shit for years because 2K servers are up for at max 2 years.
God damn, dude.
They did it with WWE 2K22, where as soon as I bought the game, there was a notice on the front cover that said, this game is shutting down at the end of 2023. This is the day. We're letting you know as you buy the game that it is shutting down on this day. It's your fault.
It's your fault. You did this.
You did this.
You gave me your money. This is your fault.
This is the bold text. You paid for it.
Ugh.
That's why it's hard for me to
Are
play
you-
sports games anymore because it's just if you don't buy the new one as it comes out every year, you're behind.
Yeah.
You're behind, dog.
Mhm.
Simple.
Thank you, Game Pass.
Thank you,
play
Game
Madden
Pass.
right now for free.
There you go.
It is kind of crazy because I saw a reel the other day or a post about one of the baseball games, and it was comparing the PS5 graphics to the Series X graphics and the Series S. And there's very little difference between the S and the X, but the difference between the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox was like visible. Like the PlayStation has a better graphics ability because it was displaying like a player at the mound getting ready to hit a ball and people in the crowd and then the
Hold on though.
go ahead.
Is it
Is it MLB The Show?
Maybe.
We're thinking
That
the
is
same.
a PlayStation Sony title that was ported to Xbox. So
It's
of
true.
course Sony is not going to optimize it to Xbox to make it look good.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I didn't think about
So
that.
if it is MLB The Show, that is a completely biased test in favor of Sony.
It probably is because I can't think of any other big baseball games that have come out recently.
Because that'd be the same as putting like Forza on PlayStation and saying it looked better on Xbox.
Which they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say they are putting it on PlayStation, aren't they?
And it
Horizon.
will look better on the Xbox than the PlayStation.
Yeah, fucking A.
They just give it the
The-
switched port treatment. It runs at 480p. 10-minute loading
It-
screen.
It mostly boils down to the graphics processing units of the systems being different. I believe
Right.
Microsoft uses Nvidia, and I believe PlayStation uses AMD.
Fucking A.
I think that's right.
I believe the PlayStation is an APU, which is a CPU graphics processor combo unit.
So you're saying
Right.
the console wars are just PC companies' proxy wars?
Yes.
Well, the reason I was thinking about that is because recently I've been thinking, where is Game Pass going? Because Bill and I were talking shit, and he's all, I bet you Game Pass will just become the service for everyone. And he was just bullshitting, but I don't think he's too far off, also. Eventually Game Pass just being a Microsoft thing and being a broad fucking provider of a bunch of games for whatever fucking amount of consoles you have in your house type thing.
Well,
I don't know.
Microsoft has said that though. They've said that they are moving away from being a console centric company and focusing on putting the Microsoft Game Pass app on as many things as they can.
Right. Yeah, dude, I
So like
think
it'll be on TVs, and all you have to do is buy an Xbox controller, and you just turn on your TV, open the Game Pass app, turn on your controller, and you're gaming.
yeah, how
They already
absurd
have
is
Game Pass
that?
apps for the television.
Do they
Like
really?
if you have a newer
Certain
Samsung
ones.
TV, you can download the app and stream games on your TV.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
One
most TVs
company.
take Bluetooth controllers, so you can even use a PlayStation controller to play Game Pass.
And I'm pretty sure Sony TVs have PlayStation streaming built into them now, so you can stream from your PS5 to your living room TV.
They sell something for that, right? It's like a handheld screen that you can stream your PS5 to.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So that's basically the Steam Deck version of the PS5, but it only works locally.
Yeah,
You
Mhm.
have to be connected to the same Wi-Fi as your PlayStation.
it's basically
Huh.
a Wii U, like gamepad.
Yeah.
Woo.
Wii.
Where you can actually use like the app on your phone, the PlayStation streaming app on your phone, and connect a Bluetooth controller to your phone and literally play your PlayStation from across the country if you have a good enough Wi-Fi connection.
Mm-hmm.
Backbone, baby.
David's backbone.
Anyway,
Talk
Hey,
about that backbone.
it's pretty slick, man. You do have to be on like 5 gig networks on both sides. I have noticed that, but if you can manage that, it's pretty fucking fun.
Hell yeah. I just use the regular Game Pass streaming, which isn't terrible either, because then you can just leave your console off all the time. But then you're only limited to games that you can stream.
Right.
would soon be your library.
But fuck, I was just gonna say they're expanding that too. Fucking A.
They've
Xbox
also
is the
made it
service.
on PC Game Pass that every account you can pick one PC to make it so that you can use any Game Pass game you have downloaded offline. So like if you can set your laptop to that computer and just have a bunch of games on it, and anything you wanted to play, on like on a road trip or something.
Fucking A.
Or playing right.
Well,
Game Pass.
Yeah, not everybody wants.
Sorry.
Game Pass still is the best deal in gaming.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Because
hard to
even if
fucking beat.
even
The
if you
price
tried,
hikes have sucked. What's for people that have used it forever, but it's still the best. Like it's bang for its buck.
if you play 2 new games a month, it's worth the price.
Yeah,
Because then you can just equate it out to I did $10 for that, $10 for that, and it gives you gold so you can play online, which you would have to pay for regardless of whatever game you own. I like it.
It is,
Obviously, Avowed Day 1, you don't have to pay $70 for that shit. Like
yeah.
Colton
was a
played it for
huge
20 minutes,
plus.
didn't like it. Fucking wasted $70. It's like me and Breakpoint wasted $60.
It
And now
downloaded
it's
it.
on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to.
Not Breakpoint.
Is it not? Oh, Wildlands is right.
Wildlands.
Wild.
I still paid like 45 for Wildlands, like the year after it came out.
It came out the day me and Sadie got back from Las Vegas to see Green Day, and as we got back into town, the first place I stopped at from Vegas to Reno, I stopped at the GameStop in Legends and I bought Wildlands.
Hell yeah. Now that's a story.
I played a little bit of Breakpoint. I started a new character and did a few things. And like they've done a lot to try to make it um a a better game. I can see that. But I just it has way too much to live up to with fucking Wildlands.
Lands you could play by yourself, you know.
Yeah, and I
Breakpoint's
was
like
getting bored, dude. I was getting bored for sure.
I beat
you
the
have to,
story in Breakpoint completely by myself.
Did you?
That'd be
I
a cool
think
story.
I don't think I beat every mission, but I got to the point where you found what's his face, Walker, and you confront him. And I did that mission. I think that was the last time I
Father
played.
Rick. I'm a
See,
better
that-
I,
Breakpoint
I
player,
beat the
Rick.
last story mission that they had when the game came out, and everybody else got out of it before raids came out, so I gave up on it after that.
Well, the raids took like 2 years to show up. They were like coming soon raids, and we were like, yeah, okay, hold on for a little bit, it's coming. And then it never came, and then we all stopped playing. And a couple years later, it's there, and I'm like, I still have no interest to go and do the raid. Like, it's like the fucking heist in GTA. When GTA Online came out, they were like, yeah, we're definitely gonna put heists in. Fucking 5 years later, they
Really?
drop a heist that gives you $10,000 when you complete it. And only 2 people could do it at a time.
Buy our $7 million car.
Yeah.
Buy her shit.
You only
Just
have
keep
to
buying
do
her
like
shit.
7 heists. What's wrong with that? Just buy a shark card, idiot.
Yeah. Dumbass. Only it's not like
But
that in GTA 6. And I don't even know how the online's gonna work in GTA 6.
if
Not
there's
well.
even GTA Online when it drops, GTA 5 didn't have it. Red Dead 2 didn't have it.
It's because they
That's
want you
true.
to play the
They
story
want you
mode
to play
first.
the story before you do the online. Yeah.
They only
Play our
spent a
fucking
bunch of
game.
time on it.
I have a feeling though that GTA 6 is story might be like online centric.
God, I hope not.
That would suck. That would
Yeah,
actually
that'd
be
be pretty.
terrible.
Yeah.
They need to isolate those two because it's a perfect formula. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's church
Yeah.
and state. They
Don't
stay
fix it.
separate.
It'd be cool if they at least did a like co-op aspect to the single player where like you could have multiple people running around as the main story characters.
Yeah. Like if they had like a separate story just for multiplayer.
That would be cool.
Not like GTA 5 where they were like, okay, you do a mission and then fuck off for 2 hours and then Lester calls you up again.
Yeah,
On another
no.
stupid mission.
Well, you guys just said that, and that made me think. The GTA 6, its protagonist is supposed to be the brother and sister, right? They might.
Yeah.
What if they are doing like, if they do stick to their original formula of dropping the campaign and then months later do the online, but the campaign, since it's 2 protagonists, what if they make it co-op enabled for 2 people to do it? That might be something
Insane.
that they're doing.
GTA steals from Saints Row finally.
It'll probably just end up being like the Trevor Michael situation where you just switch between the 3 people or whatever.
Yeah.
Co-op is a pipe dream, but that would be pretty cool.
I've seen a lot of rumors of people thinking that in the first couple cutscenes of the beginning of GTA 6, it's going to show Trevor, and he's going to die like brilliantly.
Honestly,
That
yeah.
was like a news
Like,
TV story or something.
It's like Florida man escapes a state asylum and then he gets eaten by a crocodile or something, like
Even
or an
Stephen
alligator.
Ogg,
Sorry.
the actor for Trevor, was like, "Yeah, give me some, let the character die off and let's go," or something like that. There was an article on it.
It's a good idea. Trevor is just one of the best fucking video game characters of all time, though.
That's true.
Like, there, there's not another video game character that I can think of that even is like him, you know?
But I got his wife.
Dude, yes.
I do have his wife. No.
Oh no.
Tell me that wasn't the greatest, though. That was such a fucking good moment. He, like, kidnaps his wife. You're thinking Trevor's, psycho, but he's gonna keep it together a little bit.
I love,
Nah,
I
he
love
kidnapped her.
And
I
then they
love that
fall in
didn't
love.
show
And
it.
then they,
You-
yeah, dude.
They fall in love.
That's called Stockholm syndrome.
For real.
that fucking scene where they're talking inside Trevor's trailer and she's just cleaning up everything. Like the maiden Family Guy, and then she's just like, no gasolina when he's trying to sniff it.
Literally the ideal couple.
Did you guys ever do that sequence, or I think it was a side mission where Trevor goes to see his mother? I don't know if it's story or side mission. I can't remember.
Probably a side mission.
Maybe doesn't see her, but like, I don't know, calls her or something. I don't know. There's a scene where he like breaks down about his mom. I don't know. It's wild. He goes to so many like extents. He's such a fucking wild character. But yeah, one that everyone will remember for sure.
I'd fuck him.
All right.
You'd fuck me.
Now that you said it, get the cat
In a
out.
dress?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
He does wear a dress a lot.
One of the first cutscenes that you see him, he's literally just like, "Oh, you want to fuck me, Johnny? Come on!" Then he beats.
He
his
also
brain.
regularly wakes up in his underpants in random locations.
That's my favorite one is when you're like, "What's Trevor doing?" And then you spawn in on literally like the top of a fucking random ass mountain in his underwear. Just
Or a bra.
Or getting
yeah,
chased by the
or like
cops.
a little dress or something.
I've had one responds in on a Fagio running from the cops.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Mhm.
He's like drunk or on the little fucking scooter, and he's like,
Yep.
"Just go around me."
I found
It
it.
just
Wasn't
feels-
he in a dress on that Fagio?
Honestly,
I think that's one of the things he can be, like him in his underwear, the dress, normal clothes, anything. It's just where he spawns. It just randomly picks an outfit when it loads in. Honestly, that's what I think they did. I've seen him in a dress everywhere, like crawls out of a dumpster, gets kicked out of the strip club in a dress. Like...
Yeah, it turns out they weren't hiring. So yeah,
Oh.
is there a better GTA character than Trevor? I don't think so.
Yeah, so
Roman.
this mission is called Damaged Goods, and you have to keep Trevor alive in your playthrough. So it's either the times come or the third way. But in this one, you pick up a van full of drugs to bring to Trevor's mom, and basically it just doesn't go well, and he starts like crying and breaking down. But the trivia to the mission is either um, if the player immediately switches back to Trevor because you switch to one of the other characters after, he will be smoking meth and crying about his mother. So, if the van is abandoned, it despawns shortly afterward, leading to mission failure as it is claimed by the game that the van was destroyed. Oh, that's another one. But this one says it is possible that Trevor is just hallucinating his mother. When Trevor arrives at his trailer and during the first cutscene of this side mission, green fog can be seen on the screen, which is only visible when a character is high. So there's some speculation on it, but yeah, it's kind of a wild mission because you go in and like complete the mission, and I can't remember exactly what happens, but he like freaks out and gets all weird, and then yeah, you switch to one of the other guys, and it's just like, oh, okay, that was something.
Never gonna forget. That's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life.
Right.
I love all the weed smoking missions where you meet that guy that's trying to legalize it.
Mm.
He always gives
those
you
ones
something
are
that's
awesome.
laced. Oh man.
The best part about those missions is you do Michael's one, he fucking shoots the aliens and shit, you know. You do Trevor's one, he fucking freaks out as well. Franklin goes up, he hits the joint and he goes, "Man, that shit's dry as hell," and nothing happens.
Professional smoker, dude.
Professional smoker.
That one was
Fake
pretty
news.
You
good.
just ain't a bitch.
You know
But
what
I mean,
else?
Trevor could do fucking does meth and shit, and like that trips him out.
He doesn't smoke weed.
Fucking A. No, I was just gonna say the other game that has good sequence or good missions for that is Far Cry 4. You guys remember the two dudes that took over your parents' house in that game? And they always give you something, and then you go on a trip and do crazy shit.
Tigers
I-
or whatever.
Yeah,
I liked the trips in Far Cry 5 better with the white
Ayahuasca lady.
poppy plants. Yeah.
yeah. Those ones were fucking cool too. I don't
What'd you
know.
call it?
Really good job in
And
Far
I'm
Cry.
sorry, you cannot tell me that that guy is not Jared Leto.
Oh my God, no, that's that absolutely is him. Because I always thought that fucking guy looks familiar. No, you're absolutely right. Just a whacked out Jared Leto, which I
So
guess
Jared
that's not.
Leto.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Jared Leto.
Same guy. He's not listening. I think he
No.
listens to us.
You don't think Jared Leto's
What if he's what
Oh,
was like one of our first
this guy.
subscribers, and he's gonna listen to this and go, "Oh,
Oh,
Oh,
watch my Morbius video and it
do a
changes
Family Guy
completely in the last
cutaway. Back at Jared Leto.
just Jared Leto going, oh," crashes his car because he was listening to it on his way home from work.
what the fuck?
That implies that Jared Leto drives his own car and isn't rich enough to have somebody driving him around.
Mhm.
No, it's
You
definitely
realize
the
he was
case.
in 30 Seconds to Mars and he's an actor.
He's gonna be in the new Tron.
Good one.
You don't have to be a good actor to make money.
You gotta be lucky.
Look at Ken Jeong. That dude's a fucking dentist. That just got picked up one day.
But I
Yeah.
mean, like,
On me.
On me.
he was in Fight Club. He was in Batman. Well, Joker, but still. Like,
Oh wait,
he was in a pretty successful band, Jared Leto.
he was in Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad,
He was
yeah.
the Joker in Suicide Squad, yeah, and that's easily the worst Joker there's ever.
But then he was also in Fight Club.
I've never seen Fight Club.
That's insane to me.
Fight
makes
Club is
sense.
awesome.
There's a lot of really, really great movies that I've
Mhm.
never seen, and this is a known fact about Brandon. And everyone,
His-
Fight
someone
Club is
always
such an
surprised.
iconic movie.
Fight Club
So is
incredible.
Die Hard. So is Scarface. I've never seen them.
Fight Club is above Die Hard.
Is it above Creed or in Rocky?
It's above Creed.
Not Rocky.
A landslide.
Funny enough, I've
Mhm.
never seen either of those two movies either, so I don't know.
How would you know?
Creed and Rocky were terrible.
Rocky's classic.
It's a classic, but it was still terrible.
You can tell who hasn't watched it because Rocky loses in the first one.
I
Yeah,
knew
he
that.
gets his ass beat.
Yeah, he loses.
Walkie, no.
Aren't- I've never seen them, but aren't Rocky and Creed like in the same universe?
Yes, Rocky fought Apollo Creed, and I think the movie Creed is his son.
Yeah,
Creed
isn't Rocky his coach?
in the
in
first
Creed?
Creed, I think. Yeah, and then there's
Correct.
that new one where he fights that Russian dude that fucked up Rocky in the first movie, or the Russian dude's son rather
Drago.
in this
Is it
that Creed
Drago?
after that. Something with a D, some Russian Dragovich.
Yeah, he's got a D, all right.
Wow.
Hmm.
What? What?
What?
What?
What?
You're right. I'm right. You know I'm right.
What?
What?
Look, man, I'm building my house in Minecraft. Okay, leave me alone.
Yeah, Minecraft again. I was playing
Yeah, we're in our
Avowed last
Minecraft
night,
phase.
but I'll hop on some crafting.
Cyrus made a new realm.
Yep.
Been like
Everybody's
a year
invited.
since we played this game.
Everybody's invited.
Yay, Minecraft!
Here we go again.
Make sure you join up on
Yay,
it.
Mein Kampf.
I'm leveling
Yeah.
them
Oh,
up. So
Dude, we also discovered this new system in Realms. This Realm Stories, and Brandon's
Yeah.
been having schizophrenic episodes posting onto it.
Jesus,
No,
Brandon.
I had a episode last night.
Brandon,
Okay.
2 of the posts are in Morse code. What do you mean?
what the fuck?
Brandon's
There's
having a
2
moment.
posts. Yeah, there's 2 posts of just random photos of him or his goats, and they have Morse code on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
No, the one with the goats is when it says, "But your head gets duh."
Morse
It's
code.
basically Instagram for Minecraft.
Yeah,
Alright.
it is awesome. I love it.
You can leave comments.
They've added a timeline now, so you can see when and who logs onto the server and when they're playing.
That's cool.
So you can catch people in their lives when they said they've been putting work in.
Or like someone goes, "Who did this?" And it's like, "I don't know. I haven't been playing." Fucking checking the record.
You were the only one on between 7 and 3 a.m. So let's get back into.
They've added a new mob called the Creaking. One of you knows what I was doing with that. I think both of you do, actually. Never
Straight
mind.
creaking it.
He was
Oh.
freaking it all right.
You said
It was
that
a
creak.
plan that failed. I was creaking and cronking it, and I got
Oh.
caught.
Oh. My
I
god.
got
Just
caught.
straight creaking it. Bros
You know what's
creaking.
funny? Because I showed you the thing that I put by your house, Cyrus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, after you got off, I spent a long time trying to find it, and I couldn't fucking find it.
Are they
But you
pretty
can't-
easy to like track the hearts?
So what it is, you have to go into the Pale Garden. That's the new biome.
Okay,
And
so they're
then-
only there.
That's where the creaking spawn, yeah. And at nighttime is when they show up, but they only I think the hearts will spawn randomly at night, like as the enemies spawn.
Right.
But when you see them, they're like kind of like the weeping angels or that SCP that you have to look at it.
Yep.
And when you're looking at it, it can't move,
Right.
and you can't kill it either. But when you punch it, it has like a bunch of particles that go on the screen, and it'll show you where the heart is. And when you kill the heart, it kills the thing.
Okay. Okay.
And it'll drop stuff called resin. And if you take 9 resin and 2 blocks from the
You get
thing,
really high.
yeah, you get really
Nice.
high. and
Looks
you can
just
craft-
like it.
You can craft a fucking hat man to put underneath your friend's house with 9 resin and 2 blocks from that forest.
Put it under your friend's house. It's like Tooth Fairy, but
So what does the Hat Man do?
Dude, that's just what I mean. The hat man is the creaking. Like you can spawn a heart, or not spawn it, but you can make one. But you have to put the 2 wood blocks on top and on bottom of it for it to activate. And then at nighttime, a creaking will spawn at that spot.
Jesus, Brandon.
thanks, Brandon.
So long story short, I tried to do that to Cyrus, but I didn't know that I needed the 2 wood blocks on top and on the bottom of it.
Wait,
Okay.
that was the short version?
The one that I just said, yes, that was the short version. That's why I said long story short and then said it.
What's the long story?
That's like a long story long.
Well,
I need a lore drop.
to be fair, I also had him elaborate.
Well, yeah, I know. Just being facetious.
I know.
Like Italian.
I was literally about to say, don't you speak French?
But your French mustache, bro. What are you talking about?
Exactly. So the
Oh,
only reason Cyrus knows is because I allowed him to.
But he
God,
sprachen
thank you.
Le Deutsch.
Deutsch.
Rocket
Good money, Le Deutsch.
Something like that. How do you say speaks I speak German?
Reckon Sie Deutsch.
Yeah, that one.
Belgian
Anyways,
waffle, please.
yeah, me too. Extra whipped cream and strawberries on top.
One Belgian waffle.
You're gonna get something with cream, but it's not gonna be a Belgian waffle.
Ayo, it's a donut.
Belgian or blue, I'll be a happy boy.
Mhm. Why do we hang out with you people?
I love waffles.
That's a fucking short right there. Belgian or blue, I'll be a happy boy. Oh my
All
god.
right. We're about at 55 minutes. Unless you guys got anything else you want to add to that.
Wear your seatbelt.
Did you see Moist Critical launch season 2 of his channel?
No.
Yeah, he had a whole orchestra come out, play a song. He did a quick clip show of the last 18 years he spent on YouTube. And then he said that he's saying goodbye and that's about it. See ya. And then Ray William Johnson came out and introduced the cast of his channel for season 2.
Holy shit.
Charlie has been recast as T-Pain.
What the fuck?
And so T-Pain came out in a Charlie outfit and was like, "Hey, everybody. Nice to see y'all." Introduced himself. And
What?
I'm not lying. It was the video I sent to the Discord last night.
Literally last night, Cyrus joined the fucking Xbox party, talked for like 3 seconds, and then went, "Oh, I'll be right back. I have to tell Sierra something."
Because we watched the first video and I told her, I said, they better do a video tonight where it's just T-Pain sitting in Charlie's room, like just doing one of his normal videos. And at 100% was.
What the fuck?
And then he followed it up this morning and said that season 2 is canceled, that their budget ran out, and the live action Netflix adaptation isn't happening.
Oh.
And that they're just going to start season 3.
Does it?
It was pretty funny. He explained that it was a joke that Matt made where they should just launch the channel season 2. And it turned into him hiring an orchestra and T-Pain.
Well, that's
I'm sure
pretty
T-Pain was
fucking
more than happy to do it.
Absolutely.
But he is saying goodbye then, or what?
No, it was just a fun video that he made.
Alright, good. Because that would suck.
I vibe with it. It was awesome.
I'll have to fucking check that out, though. That sounds pretty
Mhm.
fucking amazing.
Absolutely. And make sure you check out the other video sent in Discord, the Bobby Shmurda Hot and Zoo books.
Oh, okay,
Huh?
for sure.
Yeah, definitely
What?
worth it.
What?
Bobby Shmurda Hot and Zoo books.
Zoo books. Okay, I heard him correctly.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I was all right. I guess I got some in my ear.
hmm
But my bad,
I
dog.
Reading the link when I pronounced it at the same time he was saying.
Oh. You let me down.
Go follow T-Pain on Twitch.
And
Hell
like,
yeah, man.
like and subscribe.
hmm
To us, not him.
Or to
He's
both.
got enough money.
Either way.
All right.
Don't be hateful. Just say it.
All right.
To both.
All right.
Right. We can share. As long
Yeah,
as
he
we get
needs to
some.
feed his kids too. Yeah.
Like and sub.
Does he have kids?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have
I'm
a
looking
clue.
at T-Pain children.
Not deep in that T-Pain lore.
Yeah, he's got 3 kids: Music, Lyric, and Cadence.
Music and lyric are his
Oh,
and
no.
cadence.
Cadence.
And cadence.
And Caden. He told his wife told him, "Let me just have one, please. Can I just have the one?"
Music related.
That's
Yeah,
Cadence
funny.
is what the drum beats.
Yeah, Cadence. And it's spelled Kaydnz. Cadence.
Huh. That's funny.
Hell yeah.
T-Pain, hell of a guy.
Apparently hates his children enough to give them names that are music related.
At least I'm not George Foreman Jr., George Foreman Jr. the second, George Foreman Jr. the third.
Georgia, Georgina, Georgie.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
Northeast, southeast, west, east.
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. I forgot.
Yeah, one of his kids' name is Chicago.
Kanye kids' names. God.
Chicago West.
North and south.
He's got 4 kids. It's North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm.
Psalm?
Psalm West was born in 2019, right when he was doing the Jesus is King stuff.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Thought I was
Kangs.
Thought
They
it
were
was weird
kings.
when we named my daughter's name with a Y instead of an I.
My kid's name will
I
be
think you're right,
Nobark
buddy.
Noonan.
Wow. That's wild.
Okay.
All right. Well, anybody got anything else?
Nobark Noonan is a manic conspiracy theorist living in Novak in 2281.
What?
He was
No, I think
involved
it's
in
New
4
Vegas
code
lore.
quests.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
Yeah, that was New Vegas lore.
He was designed by Eric Fenstermaker. That is not your name. That is his name. I click on his wiki profile and it's a picture of him standing under a giant road sign that says Nimrod.
Oh my God.
Wow.
He's going
He
in
was
the
probably the
Discord.
guy on the Green Day album.
All right.
Did we talk about the Gulf of America yet?
Do we need to? Like, I'm still gonna call it the Gulf of Mexico. I don't give a fuck. Like,
I'm bothered that Google changed it on the maps just
Right.
for the US.
Wait, what?
just for the U.S. That's awesome.
Trump renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Yeah.
You know, because presidential powers let you just rename bodies of water that touch your
Yeah,
country.
like,
Next thing you know, the Pacific's going to be called the Trump Ocean. You know what I'm going to
Trump
call
Ocean.
it? The fucking Pacific.
It has a patent pending on the name everywhere.
David, don't you have a
I saw
trampoline in your
recently-
backyard?
a
I saw
trampoline?
recently
Yeah, let's go. Let's make
Trump
it
said-
happen.
fucking President Zelensky of Ukraine shouldn't have started a war with Russia, and I was like, you really just fucking said that? Like,
For real? I can't
I-
believe
I-
fucking Ukraine threw their buildings into Russia's missiles. Fucking insane. The audacity.
why would they put the buildings there? They knew Russia's going to launch missiles and tanks right at that airport. Why the fuck would they build it there? That's so stupid of them.
What a dumb spot for a
What are
hospital.
you doing?
These fucking guys.
Yeah.
You zone that area for a school? What are you thinking?
That is completely in line with my fucking tank battalion. You think Putin's going to stop? Look, I'm not paid by the hour. I'm paid by the job. I'm a tanker. Okay?
Oh, fuck.
Fuck Russia. Get a fucking grip.
I just love the fact that if you shoot a Russian tank in the right spot, the turret blows off the top of it.
That is so fucking amazing. Watching the whole fucking cannon just go whee.
Turret toss. It's called turret toss. See how high you can make their turrets go flying into the air.
Soviet ingenuity.
Every time I see the videos of that, I just think of the Tom and Jerry scream every time it goes up.
God. Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Real quick though, you know what is absolutely fucking terrifying about modern warfare is
Drones.
drones,
Playing
dude. Drones.
Drone
Drones are,
swarms. Not just drones. Drone swarms.
but drones
Remember-
as a whole, dude. That's like a whole new fucking thing that is a part of like warfare now. Drones are
Black Ops-
huge,
yeah.
and that is scary as
14 years
shit.
We have lots of shotguns here in the US, and drones can be taken down with a shotgun fairly easily.
Right, right.
The thing that I worry about is the drone swarms.
Absolutely.
Because you can shoot down 1 or 2 drones pretty easily, but try shooting down 180
Right. Yeah.
Black Ops
or
2.
a swarm of 1,000.
I saw my Uncle Tim do that last week on 9 Budweisers, okay?
So like
He did it.
that light show that Japan or China just did, with that drone swarm that did all those like cool like dragon moves and stuff like that with all the lights and stuff on it like that. They're not doing that to show to be entertaining or anything. They're doing that to A, test their swarm's ability, and B, prepare it for being able to just go into war and just annihilate a city. Because imagine you send a drone swarm of 1,000 to 5,000 drones directly above a city, and then you just have them run an immolation pattern where they just basically crash into everything they can in a grid. That's massive destruction,
Yeah.
mass casualties. If
Is that
they're
a
aimed
kill
at heat,
streak?
if they're aimed at heat signatures, like if they're not just set to just like destroy like random objects nearby, if they're aimed at heat signatures and have IR targeting on them, that is insane.
Right.
Like your civilian casualty rate will go through the roof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that also a kill streak in one of the Black Ops games?
The whole
It's
story
in the
of
newest
Black Ops
one.
2. It was
Oh,
a whole
yeah.
story of Black Ops 2. Like Menendez launched all the drones, did the one attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking 14 years ago, it's like, damn, that's a crazy plot point. Fucking drones with 4 rotors on it, that's crazy. This
Right.
whole
Well-
swarms of them, that's crazy. Like they predicted it like hella well.
You know what's terrifying,
like
Brendan?
scary well. What's up?
You know what's terrifying is last I checked, Avenged Sevenfold has not made Menendez their drummer. So we're currently on track for that to happen.
That's still on the bingo card.
It's got cobwebs and everything, but it's still there.
Mhm. Anyways, go get your Ozempic. Eat your Fruit Loops.
No, stay away from Ozempic.
It's a good way to lose weight. It's just you stop doing it, you gain all that weight back.
And it also causes like crazy like brain problems and side effects and osteoporosis and a million other things.
Hey, American people, if you see an ad about a medicine on the TV, don't take it.
It's probably not good for you.
A really good
you know how
idea
they-
is just to go to take
how
a
they're like-
fucking walk every once in a while.
Yeah, literally. Just take a walk every now and again. You'll feel better. If you see a commercial that says, this will fix 2 problems, side effects may include 10 billion things, like they have for the last 30 years, and everyone just ignores the people talking fast about all the side effects. They want those 2 problems fixed. They don't give a fuck about 30 other problems. Those 2 problems are the main thing.
Adopt a dog. Walk the dog.
Right.
I don't know. Adopting a dog is almost free.
On some days they do free adoptions. Some days.
You have to feed the dog, you have to walk the dog, you have to
That's-
clean up its poop.
Cheaper than
Kiss
Ozempic.
the dog.
It's gotta be.
It is drastically cheaper than Ozempic.
Yeah.
Get a dog or Ozempic. Those are your rules.
Get Ozempic for your dog.
No.
Oh no. God, don't do that.
And remember, everybody, Belgian or blue. We'll see you guys in a few.